Series weekend. We are on the eve of Fox is sponsored by Progressive. A triple threat to protect War Games team is already in the ring.
All right, Bianca, it's bad enough that you had to drag us out on Thanksgiving. Tomorrow night, we're going to war.
This team.
Five of y'all and 4 of us.
Warging time! Becky Lynch! The last time we saw Becky Lynch, she was attacked by Dan.
Flying already! War Games is here in Atlanta!
With chaos here tonight in Providence. And a exploder! Becky Lynch is... Well, there is one woman for Games, Rhea Ripley of Judgment Day. We know that Damage Control has this, with the advantage actually go to Team Bianca with Becky.
I'm waiting for the perfect moment to play that card.
What a of Team Bianca tomorrow night at War Games. Now, as I mentioned, we know we find out in our main event later on tonight as the tag team numbers advantage at War Games. We find out tonight.
And ahead with a good friend Raquel Rodriguez to take on the team of Ronda.
Was Bray Wyatt the attacker?
And we get more answers tonight because one of our 2 SmackDown All Monsters, Braun Strowman.
And right, Becky Lynch celebrates her return series. War Games tomorrow night in Boston. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's a semi-final match for the SmackDown World Cup. Famous, representing the Brawling Brutes.
The SmackDown World Cup on Fox. Escobar of Legado del Fantasma, who will advance to the final. Moments ago on Friday Night SmackDown, Bianca. Becky Lynch returned to WWE. Ghost is her longtime rival, sauntered down to the ring. And the fight was on. Becky and Bayley.
Boy, this is a taster. I cannot wait for tomorrow night.
Go down, but Leah and company said, let's wait until tomorrow. Games team, Becky Lynch, later on tonight here on... Meanwhile, we now turn our attention to the semifinals of the World at the brackets. The winner of this match will face the winner of our other semifinals.
Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde represent...
How confident is Escobar coming into this matchup?
Everyone says that Butch is wild. He's inconsistent because when you stand between Legado del Fantasma and the Intercontinental Negro.
And the SmackDown World mismatch tonight is tie. I guarantee you we will have a winner.
Apology were absolutely appalling earlier today. I'm expecting...
The reason I say that, Wade, is Butch looking ahead to War Games tomorrow night.
To compartmentalize, this is too big an opportunity to blow.
At ringside, we are being joined by a member of Legado del Fantasma. Your group, among the fastest rising stars in all of Friday night.
But I know that the Bloodline has the top spot right now. But when we decide to come...
Speaking of high heels, I got to compliment you on your fashion choices.
Famous look on, of course, part of the Brawling Brutes with Butch, who's in the ring. Master of... Oh! Perhaps dislocating the elbow.
Early in a matchup, real tough against someone like Butch, however.
Oh, nice kick by Escobar.
Chip has done a 180. Zelina, I got to ask you, I've known Legado del Fantasma.
What am I adding? Are you kidding me? Do you realize that you're talking to the first that anybody could have possibly added to this group? And if I want to hear from anyone else, I'll toss it.
Polo was asking that question.
Thanks. Now you guys got a big birthday celebration planned? Oh, Butch is in control right now. Escobar looks all out of sorts. Zelina?
You think I would actually tell you?
Oh.
A lot at stake here tonight, Zelina. How much does the SmackDown World Cup mean?
Escobar's in control. SmackDown World Cup semifinals rolls on Cup here on Fox. Butch representing England, Santos Escobar representing Mexico. Commentary.
Come on!
I'll come back to you, Zelina. Oh, Escobar.
Oh, nice release, German.
Santos is representing Mexico. He's representing Lucha Continental Championship, and he's doing that for Legado. He's going to put us on the map.
And Zelina, Del Toro and Wild over here. Butch taking them out with a moonsault. Butch right onto our announce table with that suicide dive. Advantage.
Absolute chaos and destruction here at ringside. But
You'll see, you have no idea the monster that this man is. Come on, come on.
Butch top to Escobar, drops him down to the top rope. What does Butch have planned? Both men now perched high above the ring. Butch looking to break. Well, it is Thanksgiving, and I guess Butch just wanted to break the wishbone. Escobar in serious pain. Butch now moves off the top. Tornado DDT! Butch for the win! Advance! That was, it looked like it was McIntyre and Owens. And Escobar, Butch with a collision in the middle of the ring. Escobar now, cover.
And Sheamus get to the back and help the lads out. I've got it handled from...
Teams up. Go head-to-head in War Games tomorrow night. It's
a job to do.
And Zelina now up on the apron. Watch where he is right now. And looking to take advantage with a Phantom Driver. Is the opening. She took advantage. And she allowed Santos Escobar.
Wow, what a matchup. But Butch was left here all alone with the what Legado do better than anyone. Divide and conquer.
Drives his way into the finals of the SmackDown World Cup on as Strowman and Ricochet clash here on Friday nights in general. Escobar celebrating his War Games tomorrow night. We're brawling back in the locker room area at War Games. But speaking of emotion, how about the internal match flow?
Match Flow is sponsored.
My name is Bray Wyatt. To him, I know what it takes to get where I'm willing to go. Ain't any of your damn business, but how far you're willing to go should be back.
I'm not sure what... I just want to...
There's a lot I want to do to you right now, and I'm not going to, okay? I'm going to fight for your life. You understand me?
Because you're afraid of Bray Wyatt?
Look, do you just hang around when you're done working?
Bray Wyatt. Sunday on Rams battle Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. It's all kicking off in one easy.
SmackDown because we've seen fists flying already between the main event as McIntyre and Sheamus go one-on-one.
I feel like I have a good grip on what people think that and I know that people are gonna whisper, but I pretend like I don't. On what people think I am. Like I'm a rabid animal, but I am not. I really just want to see the monster. You want to see the show, right? Around him, and that's all good and fine, but that's not the man that, believe me, it's very... What I've given to you, violence, is the... So I have to be truthful.
Built on lies.
The world is built on lies.
He lies. Don't you see what he's doing? Oh, he'll give you purpose. Be careful. He'll make fools of us all if you listen to him. Wait.
About me, then you ain't talking. So let me talk to you. Because I didn't get to. Because 7 days ago, as I'm leaving underneath a pile of bread.
A pile of what?
A pile of gets to stand out there, vomit his lies to the world. To hobble in here, and if not for this sling, and if not for this game, is it? And he would shiver and quiver in fear, and he would say, "It's LA." So that is just a fact of life.
Company to the ring by B. Fair, Ashante,
You know, Wade, Hit Row has been targeted as of late.
Actually, there's going to be some consequences. It's time to
Take on Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raider. Auto home for motorcycle insurance. In the ring.
Valhalla is. And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Valhalla, the Viking Raider!
Tells us that is the name the gods have given her.
Oh, she passes on the instructions to Eric, and
been formidable, dangerous, but there's something to the new Viking Raiders.
Spectacle alone in
game, right? The mind games, the psychological advantage, put yourself ahead of the game before
they are, notwithstanding their evil intent.
Sometimes I'm glad you are. Nonetheless, it's Ashante the Adonis starting things off against
a surprise, soften him up, and then get the big man top.
Return of the man, Becky Lynch. Big time Bex earlier tonight.
Ashante the Adonis, a U.S. military vet, experience with hand-to-hand.
Beating Adonis down. The Viking arm by Eric.
I'll say hands off to him. Oh! Hit Row will step.
Raiders, Wade. There's a more dangerous arm.
Has brought them sheer malice in their mindset.
As Valhalla looks on, the tag is made to Ivar.
Feasting and pillaging on the tag team division.
Enough to worry about with McIntyre and Sheamus later on tonight for War Games advantage. They have tweaked his knee, and good thing he made the tag, and here comes Top Dollar.
He said the All-Father was going to take down Valhalla, and that might be...
Tag
in the fight.
Adonis top rope, and again, tweaking the knee. I believe he tweaked earlier. It's called Ragnarok, the Apocalypse, and the
Here are your winners, the Vikings!
In a long time here on SmackDown. Wow.
Thought Adonis was out cold, and he may have been momentarily.
Down, and then, here we go. Ragnarok away.
Eric and Ivar led by Valhalla.
Just from the Viking Raiders, who are here on SmackDown, and they mean big.
Weekend. You know, Thanksgiving is all about giving thanks to those of you who hears. Someone may want to tell that to Dominic Mysterio's girlfriend, Rhea Ripley, did this to the This is pathetic.
What are you doing here, too? What? Dom. Are you serious? It's not that. Let us enjoy Thanksgiving. Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious.
Wife, family,
whatever happens.
The introducing first, weighing in at 207 pounds.
Be a major upset here tonight, ahead with a monster of all monsters.
A David and Goliath style matchup. 207 pounds, which is a big guy, takes on 316 for ease as a shoe size on it for Ricochet.
It's next on Fox.
We need help! Get it off me! Set up and get it off me! Get some help!
For the second straight. Gentlemen, don't forget to get your Survivor Series NFTs before tomorrow night's premium live event. Collect NFTs of the superstars competing in this year's Survivor Series before it all. And there's Ricochet, who's going to face Santos Escobar in the finals of...
Braun Strowman!
Cup on Fox take place next week on Friday Night SmackDown in tomorrow. Legado del Fantasma in the finals next week. The winner. And tonight, Friday Night SmackDown. Bad news in the Soccer World Cup. There's been
everyone's favorite from the beginning has been Braun Strowman, but look, upsets happen, and that is the scale of the upset Ricochet needs tonight.
Well, crown jewel in Saudi Arabia a few weeks ago. Strowman went on Twitter and said, "No one cares who only bag your groceries."
It's an age-old and turn their nose up at the lighter guys until they get schooled
down, despite the massive size advantage by Strowman in this match.
The miracle tonight, he needs a lot of luck, but he is that one in a million.
Comment by Braun Strowman. Ricochet laughed it off. Oh, he said, listen, over the top rope, lands on the floor right here in front of us. Strowman back up to the end. Going to pull up a massive upset. Oh. Drop kick Strowman into the barricade.
And this has been for him.
And now Strowman launching Ricochet right.
Matchup on its head. After all the great work, Ricochet put Strowman.
And Strowman now with Ricochet in the ring, dropping the elbow. Look, Wade, at the power of Braun Strowman.
Ricochet, and he lived up to his name.
Whipped into the corner. We are on the eve of Survivor Series War Games. Ricochet across the ring and buries Ricochet, and now a massive...
All along that it was going to be so easy for him against the man-hot.
Comes the Intercontinental Champion, Gunther. And look who's here as well. This matchup, meanwhile, roll up by Ricochet off the crucifix, shoulders down. Ricochet! A massive upset from Braun Strowman.
Chalk one up to the flippy-floppy.
And I don't believe Imperium's done yet. The Intercontinental Champion.
I don't care how big you are, it's 3-on-1.
He defends his title against. It's a 3-on-1 attack now. The Monsters need the aid of Strowman.
Despite everything Strowman said.
Strowman down as well.
You can be too good-hearted in this game.
And Gunther looking to pick apart Gunther and Ricochet. We'll go back to when Gunther speed and Strowman fighting back. Of all monsters.
I don't know if anyone really wants.
That's a great show of respect right there. Want to turn our attention back to last week on Friday Night SmackDown. I found out who would be the last member of the Team Brawling Brutes
at the War Games arena than the prize fighter Kevin Owens.
Superman punched by KO, and then this. A stunner to the end tomorrow night.
Sammy. Hey, what are you doing?
My dog, just go, please.
Okay, you want me to go? Okay, fine. But listen to this. When you do something, or say something that pisses the line, but how many times in the last 20 years of our careers have I had to bail you out? You meaning it. So what do you think happens when you do that? And so what's going to happen to you? Just see, I just wouldn't wait for them to turn on me. See you tomorrow.
Hey. Well, I texted Jimmy. I just got here.
Where you been at? You just got here, huh? Hey, let me
yes.
ask you something. You talk to anybody?
Nobody? No. I just...
It's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. My dogs!
Hey, here.
Ohio State. It all starts with a special 3-hour, only on Fox. And tonight we kicked off Friday Night SmackDown.
Night alone.
Becky Lynch.
No doubt about it. Arguably the greatest feature grin of Bayley.
Yeah, Bayley went face to face of a preview to tomorrow night. We thought we were going to get Becky and Rhea tonight. Tomorrow night from Boston, streaming live exclusively on.
Got to ask, how are you feeling having your first match back?
My shoulder is still bandaged, so after damage control made sure I'd be out for mantle them. How I could tear them limb from limb. How I could make them tomorrow. See, everybody's tough until the man comes around. And then
Becky Lynch could be the difference maker tomorrow night at War Games.
Undoubtedly, just a little bit easier.
Tomorrow night in Boston for the first time ever.
To keep things in. But our gauge
Just like witches at black masses.
will be decided in a battle like no other.
The most savage.
2 rings.
Absolute carnage.
1.
2 War Games matches, 1 men's, 1 women's.
Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley against Team Bianca.
Big time!
Bloodline of equate, and we have issues with them all. Their face. Do you know who you're dealing with? The Bloodline will win War Games.
For War Games, it's Kevin Owens.
Death and hate wash my hands. Oh, Lord, yeah.
This guy coming to take out your entire bloodline.
War pigs have the power.
Let the War Games begin! And here's a look at the rules. Now, there are 2 things that will have the advantage in the Women's War Games match. Later on tonight, we're going to determine whoever are in the ring. The first team to gain pinfall or
All looking forward to War Games.
Ronda and Shayna attack. Shotzi and Raquel coming up. Insurance. We can tell you this, that because of the attack by Shayna Baszler, hospital for x-rays, possibly Raquel has a
Baszler and the SmackDown Women's Champion,
Man, I gotta tell you, I spent guttural scream that she made when her arm got trapped in that rope.
Championship against Shotzi, who apparently has no more backup.
Well, we're here.
As accidents happen.
Oh, well, enjoy Nurse That Wing, Raquel.
You do yourself a favor and stay sitting at the kiddie table.
Oh, not so fast. She's called the ballsy badass because she's marching her way to the ring.
Do not jeopardize that by doing something stupid here tonight.
Oh, wait, motion. It's one of the reasons she finds herself as the #1 contender. And apparently we're going to have this.
Is not smart. Lose face today. Save your body for tomorrow.
Yeah, but
in reality, tomorrow night is way more important than it's 2 miracles, though, not just 1 now.
And Shotzi has both. Baszler, however, who skipped out of harm's way, and now the cover.
But this is going south in a hurry.
Oh, Raquel may not be the only Survivor Series tomorrow night.
You are in the ring, 2-on-1 with
a shoulder of Shotzi. Ronda using almost the entire 5 count made. Shotzi injures that left arm. She goes into a championship match.
Somebody needs to save her from herself sometimes. Both brilliant. Why do you have to stack the deck so far?
Arm and all, taking herself down to ringside here, and Shotzi roll up.
Not with 1 arm, though.
Tag made. Here comes Raquel. Is hell right now. And Raquel
and Shayna Baszler with 1 arm.
Uh-oh, Baszler now attacking the injured arm.
Free, but nobody is that freakish.
Ronda Rousey arm.
Oh, I can barely watch. I mean, this has...
And as Shotzi looks on, staring right at her friend, this. And if Raquel Rodriguez...
Champion, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
It sure as hell is now.
And Jey Uso. Up next, it's the advantage match for War Games live on Fox tonight. And the next Friday night on SmackDown, it's the finals of the SmackDown being an opportunity at Gunther in the Intercontinental Championship.
Waiting to get an update on Raquel Rodriguez after what
before she ever got into the ring. And now her elbow is dislocated. So I was ready to come at them a lead. But it is the first time someone's had my back. And I'll never forget that. So now, when I tear Ronda apart, senseless.
Reign Lion, she might need 2 upper hands tomorrow, though, at
Survivor Series. Who will have the advantage in the men's?
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Butch McIntyre!
We will find out tomorrow night at Survivor Series.
Unit that he set himself with. He says, we are the misery. And I believe it.
WWE Supercard. The ring awaits in the brand new TLC mode.
McIntyre's flames just gave shape.
The record-setting tag team. 490
by Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa. Naomi and Jey, the Usos.
His War Games, of course, is a cage that surrounds 2 rings. Person will enter the ring. That person will be from the winning team. Most of them lead up to the actual match that will begin with all over with before it actually begins.
Yeah, and quite often it is. I've commentated a few going into the matchup. They've been a unit for a longer. They've War Games advantage. For me, it is game over for the Brute.
In this matchup against Jimmy Uso, all parts undisputed champion Roman Reigns.
And I'll tell you this, if a War Game of all time fighting your battle for you, that's the
leg. And a kick on to your point, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre have been
decades have been fighting each other tooth and nail the entire time, but when so's are.
Yeah, starting the matchup that way as well. McIntyre with a right hand to main. Again, so many storylines here. We'll get into them live on Fox. Survivor Series War Games tomorrow night. Sheamus and McIntyre against the tag team. Floor.
Landed with a thud.
Sami Zayn getting right in the face of Sheamus.
That's what I'm talking about.
Again, a conversation with Sami Zayn. He told Sami, maybe you should strike first. Who are you talking to? Sami said no, and he lied right to Jey Uso's
protect Jey Uso.
He'll turn on you in a heartbeat.
Here Kevin Owens.
Jey Uso hasn't trusted Sami Zayn from the beginning, and that probably
told him to get away from me.
But as much of a hothead as Jey, because Jey Uso is known to explode at a moment.
So, Sheamus would like to make a tag to Drew.
Yeah, he needs it in the war.
Have the advantage leading up to the actual start of the War Games.
Scottish Warrior doing what he does best.
Neckbreaker. Step up in Zaguri. Caught McIntyre in the shoulder, so he didn't get off. Jimmy landed on his feet, caught McIntyre with an elbow. And now McIntyre.
Drew knows as well as anyone the importance of the...
And McIntyre with a big score to settle with. He stares down at Solo, the man who cost now, trying to will on Jimmy Uso. McIntyre could be turns things around for the Usos as McIntyre is driven out of the ring. Tag made, Tyre into the announce table. Jey Uso taking McIntyre down as well. They want the advantage. Can the Brutes respond? He's trying to rally Wade. Sami Zayn, can he be trusted if you're a blood? Owens playing mind games with Sami and company. Shades of the light, great Umaga as he plants McIntyre in the
team tonight. Sami Zayn has got his dogs in the ring, and they're kicking.
The record-setting, undisputed tag team champions, the Usos dominant. Jimmy gonna try it again, but McIntyre exploding out of the.
So will it come back to bite the bloodline?
And now Sheamus and the Brutes comes to Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
Sheamus has got that look in his eye.
Turns his attention back to Jey Uso. Irish curse backbreaker.
And it's concave in time. I have ever fault.
Jimmy trying to save his brother Jay. Looks like we're going to get stereo battering. It's dragged out of the ring by Jey Uso, driving Sheamus into the barricade. The problem is Sheamus is the legal man, not Drew. Super kick, taking out Sheamus outside the ring. Jay cover for the advantage tomorrow night. Near fall.
A second away from victory.
Oh, what a knee.
Advantage still up for grabs.
Advantage for the Brawling Brutes tomorrow night at Survivor Series. Super kick by Jay into the cover for the win, for the blood. And almost helped Jay pick up the victory.
He's in tomorrow night.
Concern on Kevin Owens' face. Ridge and Bunso gonna drag himself to the top rope. Now Sheamus is distracting the official. Sami Zayn taking advantage. It's advantage in Survivor Series, and Sheamus kicks out. Allen and Sami, and Solo Sikoa and Butch fighting here in ring. The fight underway out here. McIntyre over the top rope, taking everybody out.
McIntyre might have got the worst of that, somehow smacking his own head off the air.
I'm not letting you do this. I'm not letting you do this. You want to be a bloodline? You think I'm going to let you do this? There's no way. There's no way.
Thanks, Kevin.
Into the ring with the title, and Sami's been ejected by the official Charles Road kick.
Referee saw none of it.
Cover.
Winners, the team of Drew McIntyre.
Trying to help the bloodline, but it accidentally backfired. It's cost the boots.
Gain the advantage. Heading into its strike. A stunner to Jay. 2 years. The Bloodline's domination is in trouble.
Roman Reigns will be there
at Survivor Series.